dancing's back, baby.
Every time I post a picture, they have been finding the comments, running it up on my exes, seeing you from the back 'cause I got it all glowed up on close.
Whew, man, if these glasses, it's like discrimination against glasses, because all I want to do is see. That's why I'm wearing them. But it's like, you can't make videos because it's rude, to be honest. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Obviously, it's your boy JPEEEZY. Thank you guys for coming back, and we are finally back to making fashion videos. So did all the explanation of everything last week. This week we're actually getting into content, and I'm super excited to come back with the fashion videos. And I was trying to think about how to come back, and honestly, what better way to come back than with something that I only got to do once of, but that is probably the biggest thing I love in fashion, and that's gotta be sneakers. It is the Stussy collaboration with Nike. It is the Air Force Ones, and guys, first things first, want to give a quick shout out to my boy Jason for hooking me up with these. As soon as he posted them up for sale, I said they were a no-brainer, had to have them, and could not be any more excited with these. But without further ado, me talking about this and that, let's get into it. If there was ever a guy with a very small to no amount of black Air Force One energy, as the internet likes to describe it, it's me. So these ones being such a interesting and unique take on the iconicness of that shoe made perfect sense for me. But now for the part we're all here for. It is these bad boys right here, and let me tell you, the camera probably doesn't even do it justice for how beautiful these sneakers are. I have an interesting relationship with Air Force Ones. I think it's a beautiful silhouette. I always have, I always will. It's clean, it goes with everything. Obviously, everybody and their mom has a pair, especially of the original white or the original black ones. For me, because I'm me and difficult, I really like having a sneaker that not everybody else is gonna be wearing. And for that reason, I've had a really hard time whether or not I should pull the trigger on the original white all leathers and the original black all leathers. And obviously some people put those into that weird thing of like, oh, if you got them, you're basic. And I don't always subscribe to that. I think there's classic shoes that everyone's got. Like I have what, 4 pairs of old schools, just the black old schools. And because they're one of my favorite sneakers ever and they go with everything, am I basic for having those? No, it's just one of those staple shoes. And obviously the Air Force One falls into that. But for me, because sometimes the leathers don't do it for me, and because sometimes they don't look always the best in my opinion, I really love having a different kind of Air Force One. So first things first, the upper. It is a woven hemp thing that they're doing over here, and I think it does the effect of what regular canvas is, but with that, again, that little slight twist. And that's what I'm all about in sneakers. I'm all about something just a little different, something that you're not gonna see on everyone's feet in a day. And this hemp is so nice. It makes the sneaker feel a little bit more chill and a little bit more relaxed, but still does a great job of feeling strong and feeling sturdy. It doesn't feel like the hemp takes away from what the leathers do. It's that this is its own thing, and it makes it really, just really special in my opinion. And in it, one of the first things people are gonna notice, but again, a really subtle touch that Stussy added, is the toe embroidery of their S's interlocked. And again, I'm glad they didn't do a color and take away from the all blackness. And I'm glad that it's here. Most of the time, somebody does something on the heel of an Air Force One when they're adding something to it in a collaboration. But they decided to go toe, makes perfect sense for me. And now for the soles, like I said, iconic, don't get me twisted. I wish they had gone the ultra route for these in a black ultra, which is the, for those of you who don't know, kind of like a foamish material. It's got pieces and grooves missing in it, and still the air bubble at the back, so obviously that's going to be the comfortable part. But I really wish they had done that, just again, go all different with the sneaker. But I understand why they did the regular rubber soles, and obviously it's iconic, so can't complain. You know what you're getting with a black bottom of an Air Force One. And also, I've always been unclear. Some people say Stussy, some people say Stussy. I've always said Stussy. I'm gonna say Stussy. If you say Stussy, so be it. I don't care. But it's Stussy here. We're saying Stussy. Also in the upper, you're gonna find this stitched swoosh, and it's got 2 swooshes. So it's got a little one inside the full one, and it is split down the middle right there. Same thing on the other side. Again, really good. Some people might have gone with putting the leather there in terms of adding the leather somewhere into it, but they said no, we're gonna do this all differently. I think I love when people do something different with the swoosh. Obviously I know people do it backwards, that's the Travis's, they do it upside down, all that stuff happens and that's cool. But this again, simple, but still added something to be different. I really respect that. And the way the swoosh is stitched goes back into the all stitched heel tab right here with the little double S piece that they added in the silver. Again, this is something that maybe could have been black, but maybe they decided to add that little thing at the back, and I'm all for it. I don't care. I think it's really cool. This is all stitched and string. I'm a little scared of how this is gonna go in case it gets caught on something. So I'll definitely be doing my best to keep these guys away from anything they can get hooked on. So that's about it for the upper and the soles. Let's get into the laces, which is another great part. It's a slightly waxed lace. Now, the only thing I was gonna say about the laces, because I love wax laces, don't get me twisted, that's not what I'm gonna say. What I'm gonna say is once I saw this piece at the back, I was maybe thinking they could have added a silver tip to the laces and maybe had another pair of laces in the box that are all black. And I think that would have been a cool addition. Obviously they didn't, it's fine. You can also get lace tips places, I'm sure. But yeah, the wax laces, again, really complement the hemp and the leather because they're a little shiny in themselves, but not too much. So another great and different piece to this is having the Stussy tag instead of the regular Nike Air tag, having it with the cities that they work out of or were founded in, I guess, with the little Nike swoosh in there. So again, a little bit of Nike, a little bit of Stussy, still has something that relates back to their whole streetwear culture of having those cities there. The last little thing here is the insole is just a little bit cushiony, and it is the same kind of woven hemp as the top. Obviously no one's gonna see it, but still a nice little touch for the wearer. But all in all, yeah, they killed these sneakers in my opinion. From the couple minutes that I wore them just around the house, super comfortable obviously, and really went well with everything that I have in my wardrobe. Jeans are gonna be great with these. You can probably do these with some sweats. I might not, but still, these are definitely gonna look sick with shorts. Maybe some tall socks and a nice little t-shirt on just some regular days in the summertime. Yeah, I can't say anything else about these guys other than they really did a different job here. They did a really unique job here, and I would love those fossils if anybody's got them somewhere for a reasonable price, because right now they're reselling for some crazy dollars on the internet. Or, you know, Stussy, Nike, y'all want to send it to me for free because I'm promoting your product for no money? You could do that too. I'm looking directly at you. All in all, you guys, if you guys can find yourselves a pair of these and are looking for something a little different this summer and something abnormal from the regular Air Force Ones, I would highly recommend these guys, especially if you can find them for a good price. My biggest takeaway from these sneakers is how Stussy made all these choices of having these little intricacies like the toe and the heel and the laces and the tongue and the swoosh, while not taking away from the fact that these are a triple black pair of Air Force Ones that can go with everything, that can be so versatile, but definitely feel like something unique and their own and justify why you would want to maybe spend a little more money on something unique rather than just the regular ones. So like I said at the top of this video, I got these through my boy Jason. You guys can follow him at NosVJ on Instagram, and that's also the link to his website, www.nosvj.com. It's Jason backwards with the V. And definitely look him up if you guys are looking up anything hype to get for the summertime. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Really excited for what I'm gonna do next with fashion, and stay tuned for next week. We are kicking off the comic book, movie, TV show, nerd stuff on this channel with that video. So that's gonna be a really exciting video. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Click the subscribe button and the bell notification to make sure you know when it happens. As always, you guys can follow me at JPEEEZY with a little underscore on Instagram and Twitter. And this is it for this week. See you guys in the next one. And as always, easy.
I'm missing